Hello everyone, welcome back to Snow World. It is April 18th today and we're still in winter. So anyway, today I wanted to talk to you guys about these true precision slides for your Glock 43. Now this one also has a true precision barrel in there. And basically it's just beautiful and it's great and it works good. Absolutely love it. I got another one over here. Okay. Again, also true precision slide, true precision barrel. Excellent. The only thing you gotta watch out for is the it's very hard to get Glock OEM parts. So most of the stuff that you get online, unless it's coming directly from Glock Inc., all right, it's gonna probably be an aftermarket. And unlike, let's say, the G19, G17, G26 that have been around for a lot longer, they're produced in greater volumes. The G43 parts, they just haven't been around that long, and there are quality control issues. And I don't know if the aftermarket stuff are all coming from the same place or if there's a lot of different places that make them. But I have had issues with the with the trigger groups, right, where I was getting like dead triggers. So it's a trial and error process. I sent it back to the place that I got it from. They replaced it. It works great after that. The other thing that you got to watch out for is the firing pins. Okay, I've had all of the firing pins that have come with the slide parts kits for the G43s. I've broken almost every single one of those firing pins. Okay, I did a video on how basically those firing pins get stuck forward and how the case comes up and it hits the bottom side, and it puts a lot of stress on that firing pin and breaks it. The ones that you see over here, I've got the billet strikers from AIM Surplus, and so far they've been working really good. Okay, so the billet, supposedly they're stronger. I haven't had a problem on them. I have not broken any of those billet ones yet. They're selling them at a pretty good price. I was getting them for about $15. I do believe they've increased the price. I did get a few of I was getting the stainless steel colored ones. Had a bunch of those. I got some tin ones in, again from AIM Surplus, the billet ones. Make sure they say billet. Haven't tested those out yet. But based on the experience I have had from the billet ones from AIM Surplus, I'm pretty happy. So that's the one thing you got to watch out. I have not had problems with extractors or any of the other parts. I did do a video where I mentioned with the magazine catch, all right, on these G43s. Sometimes the Glock OEM magazines will be a little tight when they go in. You may have to file them down just a little bit. I did a video where I put take the slide off, run the file in there just to bring it down a little bit so the Glock OEM magazines will go in. If you get Glock ETS ones, the aftermarket ETS ones, they are a tad bit thinner. So here's the thing: you gotta decide if you want it to run with the Glock ETS or with the factory Glocks. Because you have to kind of fine tune it for one or the other. I recommend you fine tune it for the factory Glock ones. Okay. Other thing worth mentioning is that when you put the RMS optic on it, right? That's the Howson 507K. What you gotta do is these true precision slides. They've got the little posts that come up in the front and in the back. With the Howson 507K, it only has holes in the front for the front posts. Okay, so the ones that are in the back, you got to file them down flat, or basically just Dremel them down flat, right? Because they won't go up in there because of the electronics, right? There's no hole in the back of the optic for those posts in the back to go in. So you're gonna file down or Dremel down the ones in the back completely. Do it slow. Put the thing in wrap this in leather, put it in a vise, and go slowly with the Dremel. Get the rear posts flat, all right, that are in this true precision slide. And then the ones in the front, you're gonna take them down about a third, okay? Take them down about a third, and then you'll be able to mount the optic, and you'll see when you hold it up to the sky, you'll see there's no daylight coming through between your slide and your optic. Okay, so file down the ones completely in the back, one file down the front 1/3. But these are great slides. I absolutely love them. Actually, now here's the thing: the first one that I got in, I had to wait like something like 4 or 5 months. This was like back in April of 2021 when I tried to order these. I had to wait like 4 or 5 months. I finally got them, and I paid, you know, I think it was like 450, at least 450, and then some. My first G43 build, $1,300 gun, right? Because everything was like super expensive. Since then, they have come down. I think this one over here, I put, well, this one's got the artwork on the frame, so I paid more for the frame. But if you get a plain one, right, or an FDE one that you can dye yourself, you could probably get closer to $1,000. But yeah, I mean, the slide by itself, you know, the slide by itself is what I say? It was $450 last year. I just bought another one from Optics Planet. It was on sale. I got it for $350. And I got, nice thing about this one is I got the gray. This is like a nice shiny gray one. This one's gonna look good on this frame. I'm planning to match it up to this one here because I think that this color is gonna look better on this frame. All right, so this is the one I intend to put on this one over here. I think that's gonna look a little bit better because that's a sniper gray color on the frame. So this one's gonna, I think it's gonna match up a little bit better. But I got this on sale. It was $350, and then I got some Optics Planet discounts, which brought the price down a little bit more. But I love this gun. It's roll around. This is basically what I'm carrying. That's the Armor Ally frame over here. I got the Malone Levert in the back over here. I actually got it on this one. Looks great on this one over here because it matches the colors really good. So I found that on eBay. That was like $15. So here's the thing. Before I built this G43, like I used to have, I've had other carry guns. I rarely ever practiced with them because I didn't enjoy shooting those guns so much. With this gun over here, I really enjoy shooting it. So because it makes sense for me to carry a gun that I practice with, okay? Because, you know, when I thought about it, it didn't make sense for me to carry one gun, right, that I never shoot. And then when I go to practice, I'll use other guns that I enjoy shooting. So that's why for me it makes sense to, you know, either build or buy a gun that you really like, that you can carry with pride, that you're proud of, and then you can also practice with that gun and you'll enjoy shooting it. And now you're always carrying a gun around with you that you really like and you're really proud of. It's kind of like, you know, this is basically the modern day Rolex, right? It's a $1,300 gun. So, yeah, I know those Rolexes are more expensive, but I mean, I don't care because I don't wear them, right? But this is something that I carry with pride. Now, obviously, here's the thing. I live in a very low risk area. It's highly unlikely I would ever use a gun in self-defense. But if you ever do, I mean, you can expect that you're not going to see your gun for a long time, okay? Even if it's a justified shooting type of situation, you're not going to see it for a long time. So that's one of the things to keep in mind. But if you're comfortable with that idea, like I said, I'd rather, you know, I built lots of them, right? This way, you know, I got the one I carry, and then I got other backup ones that I built. I just enjoy carrying this gun. I enjoy shooting it. Put a couple of rounds now on target. So fun gun to shoot. You only get 6 rounds with this guy, but a lot of fun. I enjoy shooting the gun. It's a gun that I can always pull out a holster, pop off a couple of rounds, reload it, put it back in the holster, rather than say, okay, Hup, let me go get my shooting gun, right? Rather than you know. So I like the idea that I like playing, you know, I like shooting with my everyday carry gun. So thanks for watching. If you guys aren't a member of the channel, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notifications, and also follow me on Odyssey. Look up Pocono Tactical on Odyssey. All of my YouTube videos have transferred over there, so you can follow me there as well. So talk to y'all soon.